All right. We're getting the champ select, baby. Let's do this. All right.
First ban.
Yeah. What do we got? Ooh. Ooh. The Evelyn. Get out of here, Evelyn. Okay. Okay. I see you. I don't know what
She would
to
be an aggressive jungler. That's something that I think that Karthus would have been better off in as an assassin role.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Maybe. Oh yeah, but it was banned. It was banned last game, I think.
Ah.
Yeah, it was. It was the ban right when I was like, oh, Lulu, and Evelyn was banned. It got banned third. So, you know, well, maybe he has another answer though. Maybe he has another answer, or maybe he gives Karthus another whirl. But if I'm him, I probably wouldn't. I would say like, okay, I did okay that game, right? He didn't play badly.
On paper, if you look at it, he did exceptional that game.
Yeah. He didn't play badly, but it was if you did well that game, then that means that if you're on a jungler who can help other people and affect the game earlier, you should do great. That's basically how that should work. You should do great. So hopefully, that's how it works. But
you have a Vayne ban coming out here.
Yeah,
and
Lux. Safe pick. Got to ban that safe pick away from mid lane.
Okay.
This is what we were talking about. Gotta. Let me see. I think that was their. I'm like looking at. I was like, I think that was their little, whatever initialing that I gave them. All right, so Varus. Okay. So we don't want either of those AD carries or Soraka in the game. Got you. I see you guys.
It does look like we have that mid Morgana again. Most likely means we're going to have another mid pick here. So let's see who they decide. Oh, no, they don't go for the mid pick.
They pick the Caitlyn.
They prioritize the Caitlyn. Yeah, they want to take that away
Caitlyn,
from the enemy ADC.
Ooh.
It's safe.
Caitlyn.
And then we have Ziggs. Now, Ziggs is really interesting into the Morgana matchup. I've played both of these matchups before, and what's really great about that Ziggs pick is that it allows him to burst the wave so that Morgana cannot W the wave over a long period of time. Ziggs is able to clear quick enough so that he can move his wave past that pool and actually gets push priority. Also, he's obviously known for that satchel that is able to burst down the turret.
It's gross.
So should see.
It's gross. With Caitlyn and Ziggs, it's gross.
Oh yeah, they get turret. They're just monster turret takers.
It's gross.
So I'm kind of excited to see what this jungler pick is here in order to encourage that and coax that.
Oh boy. Okay. So, all right. So one thing that was really great, he played it the first game, but is that when you have a team that's looking to siege a lot, Zach is fantastic for getting into like a team that's sieging you, or if you're trying to siege on this team. So I like that as a, let's say, indirect counter to their strat. But the Hecarim is going to be sick at flanking fights, especially when they're sieging. And they go, okay, turret's dying here because we say so at 20% because we have Ziggs. And you just jump into the team, and that's all there is. You just
and Hecarim is just one of those champions. He's everywhere. He's just Johnny on the spot when it comes to, you know, wanting your jungler to be there. He's got movement speed built into him. His clear is incredibly good. He's probably going to go Triforce just because of the value add from the Sheen procs with that Q damage. Question: is the meta right now favorable such that Hecarim takes Smite Ghost?
Yes.
Okay, so should we expect that from the Hecarim?
Yeah, he's probably going to have Ghost. So because it gives the immediate damage, and it will reset regardless of whether he kills the champion or not, he gets a permanent damage boost because it's a 3.5 minute cooldown, I believe. 3.5 minute cooldown.
By damage
210.
Boost, 210. Just to clarify for everyone watching, in case you don't know, Hecarim does get damage on his E, on his charge.
On everything.
For more. Oh, is it everything?
Everything. He gets AD, flat AD.
Oh.
For move speed, yeah. But it is his charge too. But yeah, flat AD. So in the early game skirmishes, if this guy picks up a Trinity Force with Ghost and he keeps getting a reset in a skirmish, he will chase you down. He will kill you. He outtrades everyone while Ghost is up. So looking for that, see what keystone he takes, because he could
Mm,
take Conqueror, he could take Predator if he
Predator?
wants. Yeah. So he can be playing Ghost or he can play Ignite Hecarim. It's kind of on him, but I assume he probably goes Ghost. If he thinks that like he's gonna need to take Flash, he can. But I think right now Ghost is super sick on him.
Yeah, especially, I mean, we do need to see another frontliner here, though, on the side
Yeah.
of, to be fair,
'Cause-
yes. So we're going to see what this top lane pick is. Just because if, there it is.
Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. I'm just sitting here smiling now.
I think someone's listening to
Ah,
our conversation.
I think so. I think so. So, I was gonna say we're all about the Hecarim, right? Talking about the Hecarim, and we had another Maokai locked in with you have the Lulu and the Jinx. They have a solid team fight comp. Solid team fight comp.
It's super solid.
Yeah, it's very, very solid. It does well. They don't need to stand on each other, which usually Ziggs is really good into people standing on top of each other.
Right.
I think outside of Zach jumping in, Maokai engage will kind of be tough, but the one great thing about that is if Zach gets a solid engage, you just can ult him with Lulu and you get double bounce, and then the let's bounce goes off. So you lock down a good amount of people. However, I do like Nami into Lulu. So
the Nami into Lulu and the Maokai Zac is going to be a good
yes,
stuff on that engage. There is a Morgana shield that's going to go out and save one of those allies from getting tsunamied. So that's I really like the pick here though from Fun Employed. If you got like we saw from game number 1 from Fun Employed, there was a possibility that these picks could have led to a win condition, which is able to pick out whoever the threat is. If Hecarim's
right.
the one that's just killing your whole team, let's just put a stop to him. If it's Darius, pick him off. But while that happens, what I like about the Ziggs pick is that he's going to be throwing bombs from the back over the top of the heads of his allies and putting down that fire of Qs to make it so that that's going to be painful. That's not a trade that you're going to get away with so easily.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting because in that first game, as we said, like yes, these are different players matching up. However, the let me quickly. Sorry, I just got
A little spammy spam.
I need to ban that person. Thanks. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't be ruining the stream. Anyways, so you're getting different different players matching up. However, the range is there now. There is no like I'm Caitlyn. I can abuse you. Like once Jinx gets 2-3 ranks into her rockets, she's already gonna outrange Caitlyn. Like she gets, I believe it's 725. I think it is when she has max Q. So huge upgrade over having just minigun. You could easily can farm with either of those and keep yourself from getting chunked out, which is really great. And when you need someone who can match up into Darius, that's pretty good too. The Glitter Lance is going to play a huge part, and the Poly, because when Hecarim jumps in, there's 2 things that can happen. Because I know we talked about Hecarim. One is Hecarim gets in, does his damage, yada, yada, yada. And the other is when he jumps in, just like Kha'Zix, whoever he's on gets Lulu ulted, and he gets polymorphed. And he dies. So early game skirmishes, he can do godlike damage, or he can do absolutely nothing. Yeah, absolutely nothing because he's a squirrel. And that's going to be huge because you have a black shield. So if he does jump to the back line, yes, he can do damage to Jinx, who's going to be shielded, going to get move speed, going to get attack speed from just Lulu alone. And that black shield is not going to break via Hecarim. So Ziggs would have to throw a bomb. He does not. He does not. He does not have enough damage, magic wise, to break that shield.
Yeah, so Ziggs and Nami are the only one who can break that shield.
Yeah,
effectively. I believe at higher levels the base amounts to like 400 or 500 HP at magic shield. So yeah, that's a really surprising point that you're making there, and that's going to be critical because in these engages they're not going to be able to they're not going to be able to pop that shield. So Zach, the Hecarim is not going to get those clean engages.
Right.
If that shield is up, if that polymorph is up, if that ult is up, they have really great disengage there.
Yep. At that point, he's literally like, if he goes to the back line to try and get Jinx, he gets her just for the damage. He'll have no knockback. He'll have no ult fear. She'll just kite out of it with traps. So
right.
Hopefully, and like we said, that it comes with everyone lining everything up. Hopefully, that's what happens for them. And
right.
Let's see how this lane goes for Darius, because we talked up the Darius a little bit, or I did. Talked about how Darius does into Maokai. We will see in just a few moments. We are going to get ourselves set here and be back with you guys in a minute. All right, let's do this bad boy. Sweet.
We are in game 3 of the day.
Woo! So it's a long day, man. It's a long day.
Right? This
yeah.
is a redemption game for those
looking for redemption.
This is a redemption game. Both of them.
All right.
Okay. Victims to Freelo.
Freelo. Freelo with Stitch. Yeah.
Victims. They are the given that Freelo over, huh?
Basically, they were like, "What?"
Freelo and Stitch dominating this tournament, really dominating. So I think a lot of that comes down to, they're great set of players. They all played their roles well. They all played what they had planned well. So what does Fun Employed and To Be Fair, yes, need to do to get redemption this game? Do they need to play like Freelo and Stitch? Do they need to just stick to their own way of winning and go with that route? What are you thinking here? What does redemption look like for either of them?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, think about it. This is your ticket to the run back. This is your ticket if you're that team and you go, nah, man, they got lucky. All right, this is your ticket. Like, you gotta claim that, okay? You gotta be up in there and be like, no. We deserve to be in the finals to play this team, okay? We deserve to play them, get the run back. And you know what? I mean, no, you guys might not know this in chat, but I play fighters also on top of League, but the run back is important. Anybody can win one match against anybody. We always say that. Anybody can win one match against anybody. But the run back is what matters, okay? So when you get that run back, that's when it matters.
Especially when you learn what their play styles were, who's good,
who can adapt.
And also, if you're on the side of Freelo and Stitch, you're not going to change anything.
Not until they make you.
If you're Freelo and Stitch, you're thinking, we beat you. You're the one that has to respond to this. Otherwise, we're just going to do the same thing that we did to you the first game.
Okay, so Maokai getting that push, getting that level 2. Hecarim pathing up towards the top side already. Oh, never mind. He turned back around. He just finished his camp and was out. I thought he was going to go for it.
From Darius too.
Look. He's just warming it up.
All right.
Oh, the pull in. That was a very smart pull in after the aftershock was down. That's a clean trade.
Bleed.
Yeah, it's a clean trade. He played it very well. Oh, the bubble dodge. Nice. Gets the zap. Oh, we're switching targets. Okay, chunk to half. Was good to avoid it. If you guys don't know, I've coined this. You can't use it, okay, unless you tell them where you heard it. But that's the Ghostbusters lane. Okay. Oh boy. I'm saying Ghostbusters lane. The pullback. Gonna have a flash here in a second. That's it. Okay.
Flash or flash.
See, there it is. That's the flash timer. He pinged it too. He's waiting for that Hecarim to come top now. Okay, so Maokai flash. We're gonna see if he pays for that soon enough. But yeah, so Nami Caitlyn is Ghostbusters lane, okay? Everybody's like, what the hell is that? All right, so Nami hits a bubble, right? Raises them up in the air. They're just being held there, okay? And Caitlyn throws the trap underneath them. That is the Ghostbusters lane, okay? I played this seasons ago, back in like season 3. All right, I've been calling it that since. And Jinx Nami is version 2.
There you go.
It's so much damage. You get that. It's so
I'm
good.
not sure the kids understand that reference. I don't know if they saw the original.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Hecarim pathing. After he's gonna get that scuttle, I wonder if he goes for this. He's in the brush. Oh, he's just recalling. Ah, he's walked over the ward. There's a ward in the river. He walked over it. Yeah, I didn't see it because his dot was covering it. Oh, Ziggs.
Yeah, really great response to the Morgana. It's going to be able to outpush her, I think, just throughout the game.
Gonna take the shield off, too.
Yep. Shield. Gets away from the Morgana ult with a satchel on himself.
Yeah, very, very good response. There we go. We're gonna see if some of those traps in the brush actually end up being something here. Darius actually trading a little bit on the Maokai, but I think he's trying to shove this wave in.
Yeah, he's trying to push it in. Let's see how much gold he has in his pocket right now.
So for anybody who doesn't know or isn't aware, Gun, when you're stuck at the tower like this in a freeze, what are your options?
If you're the Maokai?
If you're the Darius and the wave is frozen.
You call your jungler. That's one of the things you can do, just to have him help push the wave. The other thing is if you just queue the entire wave and bounce it off the turret, that'll help as well. It looks the camera panned away. I didn't see what happened.
I think he queued it. I think the Maokai queued the wave.
Yeah. Okay, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you can also get them to trade with you.
Yeah, get them to trade. Yeah. So.
But the Maokai had a good freeze there, and he needed to hold on to that. So he's gonna break that freeze.
Oh, the Zac engage going in, gets the pullback. Oh, stretching arm, stretching strikes, gets the flash heal, all of it. One more auto attack. Gonna pick it up with the rockets. Jinx gets excited for first blood.
Yep, really good play there. The traps from the Jinx a little bit far behind, but that's okay. Zac going for the stretchy arms.
I know. I wanted to say stretchy arms, but I was like, I don't want people thinking I think that's what it is. It's called stretching strikes. It's an inside joke, guys.
We talk about, what was that toy called? The one where you
Stretch Armstrong.
Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah.
That's not what I call that.
Yeah. All right. So right now, they're gonna get this dragon, right? That was. You got the kill. You know you got the drag. You call, even if you don't think you need the mid lane, you call it. Lulu picks up the dragon. Now, one of the things if you're Darius is if you froze that wave, because we're talking about freezes, especially in top lane. If you freeze that wave there, you know Maokai does not have flash. You have 6. Right. You pull him in, get your trade, ghost immediately, and chase him all the way back to his turret. You will get the dunk.
You will.
You will get
it. Again.
Yeah.
I wonder if he wants to just thin down the Maokai. He doesn't think that he can kill him from full.
Interesting. Yeah, because he'll get that free AD. At level 1, it's 35 free AD from getting your passive. I'm not sure what it is once you're 6. It's probably somewhere in like the 50-something range.
Yep.
Because later in the game, it's like 110.
Let's talk about top lane builds here. Maokai is obviously going to build a Sunfire. If you're the Darius, what are you building besides Black Cleaver?
Trinity Force.
Oh.
He might build both. That's
so
a very popular
I'm thinking in this situation, I mean, probably Black Cleaver first, right?
I couldn't. You mean like what I think he should do, or what is he going to do?
Yeah. Let's think what he should do. Because right now he's only got the Ruby Crystal, so he can build either out of that, the Black Cleaver or the Triforce. You know that as the Darius, he's going to build a Sunfire Cave. So the Black Cleaver is going to have good armor pen, but you already have a little bit of armor pen on board.
Yep.
Yeah, so the Sheen procs and the Triforce proc is going to be a lot more damage than the Cleaver.
Yes.
I guess I'm voting probably Triforce first.
If he kills him, before he finishes, like he's gonna go back for Phage. Before he gets another buy, if he goes like Boots or something, if he kills him before he goes in Trinity Force.
I guess that's a smart play there. He can just go back and get Phage and then hold on to the Phage pick after that.
They did see the Zac sneak into this brush, so it's no longer a sneak. They are looking for setup somehow. They're not confident. The Hecarim is here to answer though. Excuse me, the Hecarim's here to answer. Gonna jump back, gonna get the flash out, knocked under the turret, gonna get bubbled, gonna eat his passive, and the TP coming in from the Darius. Oh, sorry, I thought the Darius was TPing. I was like, what the hell? What is that? That was weird. I was like, he's not coming in. It was Ziggs. He juked me. He was recalling in the brush, and I was like, wait, he doesn't have teleport. Oh, sorry guys. I was so excited.
Great counter gank from the Hecarim because of the Zac.
Yeah.
We see that ward down there in that bottom bush. That was not a surprise. So Hecarim said, "Oh, okay, 3 blobs here." Gets the passive, gets the kill.
Yeah, so you get the nice little and obviously he couldn't have it because Maokai didn't have TP, but he could TP onto the blob, save him, he can get out.
Oh, and I just noticed the kill went onto the Nami.
Yep.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Because that guy was not getting away. Nami should not take that.
Unfortunate. Okay, so they're setting up another one. It looks like he was setting up another freeze. Let's see if that works. Knows he's on a ward. Hecarim gonna get out of here real quick. Oh,
Right here, run him down.
there's a trade.
Missed.
Got the W, gets the Q, the decimate goes out. Ghost popped. That's fine. He still gets it. Forces his flash. Oh, he's going for it. One more auto. He needs another auto or he dies here. Nope. Dunk early. Nope.
That one auto early on prevented him from getting that 5-stack, which would have given him a massive move speed bonus.
That's correct. He
autoed one minion, a caster minion, and then switched back to the Maokai. That's going to drop his move speed, drop the bleed damage. Yeah, and just that's one auto.
Yeah, so it ends up happening. I was like, oh yeah, it's one more auto attack. You needed one more auto attack. He needed the extra damage with the AD, and like you said, to restack the bleed because it's snapshots. So it's all right. That was all there was. I knew when he casted his Q, he was gonna do the Q flash. The bubble hits. No trap to follow up, but the TP coming in. Maokai looking for something here. Gets the move speed. This one, I think you give over to the Jinx. I think you give this one over to the Jinx. You do.
There you go.
Give that over.
Okay, that's a big roam from the Maokai. Let's see what the Darius can get based on that. It looks like they're moving down bottom to pressure this dragon that's going to be up in a little bit.
Yep. You have about a 40 CS difference in the jungle here. It's quite a bit, to be honest, but I do expect Hecarim to farm pretty fast. Ooh,
yeah,
Zap gonna miss.
Seeing this Hecarim gank very much though, are we? We did see that counter
he
gank
went
down
to bot.
bottom.
He went to bot 2-3 times, I think. So far.
Get it.
Yeah, he got spotted on a ward. All in coming from the Morgana here. Flash over the wall. Does see him. Still, auto attacks him down. Ghost's gonna get popped. Hecarim gonna chase this one. Trying to get the Morgana. Ace and Hole gonna come in. Twisted advance. Gonna get out. Running too fast. Pony. So fast.
Kate's by herself.
Looks okay. Looks okay. Kate?
They just want to go Cure Drag.
Kind of? Okay. Worrying us, Caitlyn. Hecarim smurfing? Maybe. Alright, so. Auto attack. Bubble. No trap to follow up, though. Only get the Piltover.
Yep. Oh, I'm surprised that the Jinx backed off of that with the Zac coming up for reinforcement.
Yeah.
I think that was 3 damage on there.
There might have been a miscommunication. Yeah, slightly. But Darius does secure the first turret. Is up about 29, 28 CS. So, not bad. He is going Cleaver first.
Not bad. Cleaver first. That's interesting, especially now that he's opted to take down that turret. Because now that Cleaver's not going to be nearly as useful. I mean, there's a case for it being useful against Sunfire because of all that armor that's going to be on the Maokai. But outside of the Maokai, nobody else is building armor. Yeah, the Zhonya's is going to come from Morgana later, but that doesn't mean you need a Black Cleaver for it. So
Right.
Takes that, 10, I think he had a 15 CS lead and turret lead and turns it into an item that I think is not nearly as useful as, like you said, the Triforce set as well.
Yeah, because it really is, like you said, depending on who you're trying to go for in fights. But once you free yourself up from the lane and you're now swapping with your bot lane because there's no dragon to take right now. We're not too worried about that.
Yeah,
can you 2v1? Can you 2v1?
Wait.
You're about to find out if you can. That pull misses. Yeah, the pull misses. He's got Ghost. If he gets that's a dunk. Does he get this? He possibly kills all of them. Possibly kills if the heal didn't go off there.
Yep.
Ooh, boy, Ziggs bomb coming in. And Hecarim gets the knockback, gets him just out of turret range. But is he going to be able to finish him off? Hecarim can get him. Ult. Goes past him. Still picks up another. Shutdown. Morgana looking to get it. She's going to follow just the Hecarim, it looks like. Auto attack. Finishes him off. Airy
scrappy, but comes out what? Net positive for everyone?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, yes. Trying to get a little scrappy, as we said, a little skirmishes. But Morgana making a really good roam here for the Fun Employed squad.
Yeah, that was a from downtown, from mid.
Yeah, considering it's Lulu too. Lulu, fight, support fight, supportal combat. It's happening right now.
Let's see who gets caught first.
Hitting each other with wands or whatever they have. I don't know what they have. Lulu's looks like it's fake. I don't know.
We got a decent little push here coming out of, to be fair, yes. Going to back up. Everyone's just going to go into farming mode. So what's the next big objective here? Because if I'm this Zach, I'm thinking I got to get that Herald.
He's gotta make up for the like right now there's a level disparity, a gold disparity between him and the other jungler.
Yeah, even though Fun Employed is picking up these kills.
Hecarim coming. Hecarim coming. Knocks him back. That's a flash. Darius. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. So need to keep that timer. And while that's all happening, they go, hey, get the Herald, guys. So we're just talking about it, and they're going for it.
Yep.
They see the rotation.
If I'm them, they gotta bring it up top or mid, not bottom.
Yeah, they missed their window for the plates, but yeah, they'll be able to get this one, drop it somewhere. It'll most likely just going to be the only one they get, so I think they're going to try and get the most out of it. But
yeah,
I think
the reason I think they also need to pick up the pace is that this Darius is eventually becoming unkillable. I mean, it's one of those picks where he's going to be really scary. Goes Cleaver. I'm not sure what that is. He already built Cleaver.
Oh, he might be going Spirit Visage.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Spirit Visage will do okay into Morgana, who has some kills too. Oh, he's really trying. He's trying his heart out right now. I'm gonna give it to this guy. He is trying to make things happen. The knock up onto the Jinx. The flash out of the bubble. Good flash. Okay, Morgana is clearing the team right now. Hecarim going into the back line. Exhaust going down onto the Hecarim. Zonya's coming out. Jinx gonna get finalized by the Hecarim. Does get picked up. Yep, gets feared directly into 3. Not gonna get the trap underneath. Oh, the flash! The flash pilled over. Gonna take the turret, all of it, and get picked up on the heel. And it goes over to Lulu. That's a TP coming in. Here he goes. Big boy. Never mind. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Thanks for your TP.
And then his little bell went off for the little dinner bell went off. Boom. Like, okay. Great. That works. All right, not bad, not bad. Picking up 2 kills apiece in that fight. Getting a little bit of pressure. The Rift Herald was used mid. So now that you don't have Rift Herald,
looks like everyone's beelining it to Dragon.
Yeah, it's gonna be a dragon fight. So do you have to get this one, right? As Team Fun Employed?
Yeah, you already have 2 in your belt. Get the 3rd.
Like, that's gonna force the other team to be like, look, they're on soul point. We gotta make something happen.
Now,
Caitlyn, yeah.
Burning down.
That means someone wasn't doing the check on the death timer. The ghost coming in, gets locked down immediately. Oh, big bubble, big bomb, obliterated. Dunk City, triple kill. What is that? No, just short. That was gonna be a triple kill. Wow, a lot of overlay there.
About redemption.
Woo!
NACL, that salty girl mid lane, bringing it back with 2 big bombs back to back. The second bigger than the first. I mean, I think she hit all 5 on that.
You just had to. I mean, I can do a replay. It's gonna take it to a completely different screen though.
No, it's fine.
No,
I'm pretty sure he hit all 5. Pretty sure he hit all 5. That was a beautiful ult. Ended up making all the difference in that fight. Really makes up for the punishment that they received mid lane last game.
True.
Against that Syndra.
True.
Right. Just really holding their own and making sure that, okay, last game wasn't great. Let me throw bombs on.
Let me throw bombs. Yeah, let me throw bombs. We good? I'm throwing bombs. We good with that?
Yeah, we're good. Press R. Get away. Says no thing.
All right, so they're gonna get that siege. You know they're like, nah. You don't do this to us. We're gonna take your towers now. Binding hits. That should be a kill. The wave coming out for defense. Oh, Mega Inferno Bomb. Not enough. Barely even scratches. Darius getting caught underneath the turret there. Gonna get a little chunk onto the Zach, who has a bramble vest.
Yep, just interacting with one of the spectators here. So Abagabaloo says that plays well into what you guys were talking about, how FD doesn't need to clump up with their spacing and the champs they pick, but they stacked on top of each other anyway. Exactly, great point. Yeah. The reason that the Ziggs bombs was so great is because they all stacked up, they all got out of the pit and went left. And what that means is they don't have enough time to scatter. So I think what needed to happen was they need to fan out a little bit more and take that dragon damage. But that's one of those things in that situation where you're like, well, I don't want to be the guy taking that dragon damage.
Yeah.
You take it, right? So they all went left, grouped up, and it happens in a matter of 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Where they're grouped up, Ziggs sees it, throws the bomb, it's lobbed into the air, and they have nowhere else to go. They can go right back into the pit, or they can go left altogether to take that Ziggs damage. So I think what they needed to do in order to remedy that is once they see that a fight is about to start, move straight up into that choke point where you can have Zach, Maokai, all that AoE that you have on board be just as effective so that you trade AoE for AoE.
Correct.
It's not ideal, but hey, if you're stuck against the wall with your back to the wall, that's kind of the only choice that you have. Charge at them.
Because they had Maokai immediately. Once the Hecarim popped Ghost, they were like, get the Hecarim. And then everyone stacked up. And it's like, the only people that needed to be there on top of him was Maokai and Zach. Oh, Bubble hits 2. Gonna get the wave follow up, the knockback. I think, yep, Morgana falls there. Gonna get, no, not enough. However, Jinx getting caught out by the Darius. Darius gonna get this. There's no way Darius doesn't get this. Dunk City, knocked back. That's the flank by the Hecarim. And gets another one. They get this siege.
Scenario, if you don't have the disengage for that Heck or for that Darius, you're not going to live. Just a little curious, what was Jinx doing down there? A little bit of activity going on.
Walking.
For a flank?
Walking.
Just taking a little stroll.
Just walking.
There's no, maybe they were taking camps.
Trying to take the shortcut to get there to defend the siege. I have no idea. But we're seeing Baron getting taken now. Darius completely out of mana. But this game is accelerating a little bit out of control. Now don't get me wrong, there's still plenty of game to be played. But the Baron definitely gonna do a great job of swaying this. They're looking to take this. Jinx not there yet. Oh, it's so low. Zach gets it. Oh! And the Jinx rocket takes it. Gonna get the... Oh, plenty of damage onto this. Darius falls. That's a shutdown going over. Gonna get multiple... There's a re-engage. He did not get the re-engage. He got knocked back. Jinx getting excited, chasing. Has rockets. Not gonna be able to finalize that one. Does get the zap. Gets netted. Well played, Rick Nasher. Oh, not gonna get more. Should have got more. What do you do now? What do you do now?
They have to base. They probably go for this dragon that's coming up in a little bit. They could possibly get pushed. Dragon in 18 seconds here.
The Jinx rocket.
Yeah, Jinx rocket steal. So it's not 50-50 when you have that in the air.
Oh man, that was a close one. That was a close one.
They needed that because if Baron went to the side of TBFY, yes. I mean, that's game over. I mean, they have pushed. They've already shown that they can run that fun and void and make it really difficult.
Oh, they're chasing. Okay, they're chasing. So I was gonna say
still at half.
That is risky. Oh boy, risky. Zach getting dropped. Not gonna be able to smite. Hecarim gonna pick up the Morgana. Knocks back the Maokai. Maokai getting focused down. Get the dragon. They give up the dragon on the chase. Darius getting exhausted, but I don't think if it matters. He's got Ghost, Flash, Apprehend, Q, Dunk City, Population U. Here comes Lulu. You need an apartment? Let's go. Got room for you too. Oh boy.
Oh, puts him in that studio apartment and says, "Here you go.
No utilities included.
Give me your security deposit. That'll be 2 months in advance for you."
Oh boy. So, chasing the Hecarim started that when they could have just taken the dragon there.
They had Baron.
Yeah.
They throw it all the way for this dragon. Now what do they lose? They lose their Baron.
They lose
They get
Inhib.
Inhib.
Yeah, they lose Inhib probably. So one thing I was gonna point out, and then it happened, was that that's a root. That might be a slight overstay. Lands in the trap. Darius looking to get some more. Q gonna land. Gonna heal him up because he's got Spirit Visage. Super tanky. Jinx barely can get him down as long as he's healing off of Maokai. Dunk City picks up another one. Caitlyn 1v1 against the Jinx. Lulu there to it's the spotter. And ace in the hole. Not blocked. The shutdown. Are they looking for a close? They're looking for a close. Lulu needs to get rid of that wave. Just clear the wave.
Clear the wave. Auto.
Clear the wave. Oh, ult itself gets aced, but I don't think they end. I think that's a stall. 10 seconds? Yeah, they don't have a wave. So one of the things that was very important there, you were pointing it out when you said, what do they get? What do they get? Push? Did they get dragon? They tried to get both because Jinx was in mid lane taking the turret with one person showing and all up. Didn't know where Hecarim was. And I was like, this is very dangerous. Yeah, and then rotated down. Zach was on the dragon by himself. So you get one, not the other. And not both. Definitely not both.
That's a huge throw. I mean, if you look at the map right now, cavitated down mid, they only still have one turret to show for all of that. Right? They had all of those kills in the beginning. They had the lead. Only have one turret. And I think that's something that we saw from Fun Employed in game number 1 as well, where they had difficulty taking down turrets, knowing how to siege, where I think a lot of it comes down to perhaps vision as well, which is something that we haven't talked too much about this game, but we have talked a lot about in the past, where your job as support is to go out, grab vision for your team. On the side of both Fun Employed and To Be Fair Yes here, we're not seeing a whole lot of vision going on. We're not seeing a lot of information that allows that turret taking to be possible.
No, not right now.
So, well, at least to be done safely, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of ways that you can do it unsafely, and a lot of people get away with that in solo queue. But what's not happening here is aggressive visioning, or at least in such a way that allows you to take a turret, and that macro is not happening on the side of both Fun Employed and To Be Fair Yes. And I think that explains partially the chaos that's occurring in this game. Neither team is privy to information that allows them to make safe choices around the map and to make good calls. So part of that is, a little bit of luck in the end in terms of who's where and why.
I think you're right with that. It's very much a, can we do this? Sure, we can do it. Why not? And then you don't know the why not. So
yeah.
So everything looks okay. It's like the, oh yeah, just go in that room and get me my shoes. All right, sure. And the room just pitch black. You're like, oh yeah, I didn't know there was a crocodile next to you. Like, okay. I'm fearless. I'm fearless. Can't see anything. I'm fearless. Ignorance is bliss.
Even as they're pushing now, To Be Fair Yes, warning up that top side of the jungle, I think that's the appropriate thing.
Lit it up like a Christmas tree. Darius tanking turret. He's probably still gonna kill this Maokai.
Yeah, I think from that HP with that build,
I think he kills him. I think he kills him. He still kills him. He still kills him. He's trying to kite. He wanted it so bad.
Yeah, that's a tanky build from the Darius, and that's fine because, well, if he builds that way, who's gonna kill him? We saw the Jinx try to do damage to that Darius while they were inside the base, and she had a really difficult time bringing him down. Decides to go with the AoE build, and I'm not really sure I like that, especially once she knew that, okay, I have a hard time dropping this Darius. Going Hurricane into Rapid Fire Cannon tells me at least she's looking for the AoE. And I think in a world where you're winning, that's fine.
Yep.
You're not winning at this point. This Darius is running at you, and you might not have disengage. Or even if you do have disengage, as soon as he's not a squirrel anymore, you gotta drop him.
Yeah, I think it's very much, as you said, one of those things where you're looking at it and you're going, all right. How close can I get, right? But when you're not able to get close, you need that range. 100% fine. But I think this early in the game, when you're like, oh man, I can't even handle the Darius, you need to build something else. Ooh, Mega Infernal Bomb coming. Possibly gonna get the Baron. They do get the Baron. Blue team gets the Baron, picks it up right into the back line. Lots of AoE going out. Maokai ult gonna lock down a couple people. Darius getting charged up, gonna chase after this Jinx, as we were just saying. Hecarim on the backside, trying to get to that Morgana. Zach getting cleaned up passive-wise. Does actually get to drop the Jinx. There goes the Morgana. Maokai trying to heal up. Not gonna be enough, though. Don't even think he's gonna get the Caitlyn. Gets dropped, cleaned up. 4 for nothing.
Look at this Darius. I mean,
but they got the Baron.
Hecarim pick has been absolutely phenomenal this game. I was, you know, I knew that it would be good. I didn't think that it would be this good. They've gotten to the point where they're not only unkillable, but by virtue of also building tank, do a lot of damage. No
Correct.
one's dropping them fast.
Can't. Yep.
So that their second, third, fourth rotations on their spells don't have effect anymore.
You only got 2 damage dealers.
Yep.
Basically what we were talking about. Nice. There you go. Look at that. To be fair, you're trying to get their redemption arc going on here. Just
redemption for that Ziggs from the last game, being that Ahri against the dominating Syndra, comes back strong with turret pressure, poke, push, beautiful AoEs. I mean, that was a turning point, Weava.
Yeah.
In that Dragon Pit, that was a huge turning point, because I think before that point, Fun Employed was behind the wheel saying, yeah, we're going to start this dragon, and if you're going to come and fight us, we'll fight you. They had the steering wheel. They had the driver's seat.
Right.
On the freeway in the lane of victory. I'll stop the analogy there, because Ziggs comes up and says, nope, I'm just going to throw this giant ult. There goes your team. There goes that steam that you had. Start over. I think there was a chance they crawled back, Fun Employed crawled back with that Baron, with that beautiful steal from the Jinx rocket. But then what happens? I mean, that's completely lost in that scattered macro movement. Just completely scattered, unorganized. There was no communication, I think, going on in terms of, or maybe there was, and that was the plan. In which case, you know, everyone executed that fine. It's just you didn't get what you wanted. So huge disconnect there, I think, either in communication or in macro decision making at the end. And that was kind of the last straw. I think the Fun Employed didn't really have a way to come back after that.
Yeah, they, like you said, there's only so much where you go, okay, well, we're gonna give you this one, all right? We're gonna give you this one, right? And then there's turning points, and you're looking at it and you go, okay, there are key moments in this game, decisions, and this is for everybody. Nobody's perfect. No one's gonna make all the right decisions. And it's one of those things. That dragon fight, right? They get mollywopped, okay? And I know some people don't know what that word means, but it means exactly what you think it means. You got straight mollywopped, okay? They did. Straight mollywopped in that fight. Then another fight happens. And they could have gotten the dragon, right? They chase the Hecarim instead of taking the dragon that they could have taken. And you stole the Baron. You stole the Baron.
Right.
Then you rotate and try to get multiple objectives at the same time. So there's a thing that I always like to say is, showy man. Let me stop what I'm saying here for a second.
Okay.
This overlay does not. Yeah, it doesn't have the alerts on it. So.
Oh yeah.
Here, hold on, guys. I got you. Hold on, guys. I got you. I did not put the alerts on this one. This is a different. I didn't want it playing during all the stuff. I got you. Hold on, guys. Everybody's going nuts now. They're like, what? What is this?
No, take care of them.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, all right. Let me get it real quick. So let me drop the browser source in. I will replay the alerts for you guys. Okay, just for you guys. So this is the sub one. I'm gonna replay because Maximus, I'll say thank you very much for that sub with your Prime, and Bluesters, thank you very much, guys. I'll replay it for you. All right.
Getting the knee, man.
Sorry. Yeah. So, thank you for that, guys. I appreciate it. Not to get off the topic that we were. I just want to say thank you very much. Right now we have 30 viewers. That's pretty awesome for this channel. This was something that we wanted to do for the I'll say the regular people in the community, right? The not the people that are like, I'm challenger, I want to play in some extreme tournament. We're setting these tournaments up because we like to shoutcast, we like to do analysis, and we build a community around people learning, right, and teaching each other. So this is something I would like to do weekly. If it's bi-weekly or every 2 weeks, yeah, like it's fine. Like I'll go with that. We'll do that. If there's more interest, if you have friends, bring them along. We can do, 18 brackets, how we were supposed to have today. This is a round robin, guys, and we have 30 people in here. That's awesome. We're literally 3 teams doing a round robin and then a best of 3 at the end here. And you have 30 people who are either just entertained, hanging out, chilling, enjoying the atmosphere. One of those things. Okay.
What's absolutely great about this is you can tell your friends and let them know, hey, I'm going to be in a little tournament here, and they're going to talk about me and watch my play, and it's just going to be like the LCS where there's 2 people talking about the play, and there's analysis and color commentary and all that stuff going on, and all your friends can watch you play in this tournament, ideally once a week. And if we can, if you guys want to make some comments too, we read them. We're looking at the chat as you guys talk, so we can have a conversation while the games are going, and have it more of intimate environment. I see you, Native Daddy. I see what you said. We can have an intimate environment and where we could talk about what's going on in the game with us, with the analysis, talking about how the games are going for that friend that you have in there, whether they're getting dumpstered on or doing the dumpstering themselves. Right. That's what you and I want to do. And so bring your friends, let them know that this is what we do, and that way you can have some fun with these tournament games if you're in it themselves, and playing your best champions because you've been brushing that off, really getting your mechanics down, and you want to show it on a stream where everyone can watch.
Yeah, I definitely, Gun, he says it all there. It's so one of the things that's very interesting is that we almost didn't have Gun today. Okay, and I'm kind of giving you guys a 10-minute break in between games here because you guys are going to play best of 3. So it's going to be
get your water.
Yeah, get your water, exactly. So
water,
it's going to be Freelo and Stitch, okay, versus To Be Fair, Yes, for our first place. Okay, you guys went 2-0, you went 1-1. We're going to have you guys play, get the run back going. Now, hey, there you go, Gun. You got a fan already.
Got a fan.
It's exactly like what he just said, and that's how I felt about this the whole time, is that, we always do things like Shoutcast Sunday, and very much it's we do the same thing that we're doing, right? But one of the biggest things is that we almost didn't have him today. So I was like, I'm going to have to solo cast, right? But at the same time, I was trying to get different things on the overlay going that I needed. So I was like, is this going to work? Is this going to work correct? I have several tournament overlay things that I have to work on and stuff like that. So I wanted things that were functioning, that were easy for me to move, move around, not have to worry about it. I'm manually changing a couple things, but I just wanted to, assure people that this wasn't going to be some garbage. I'm just sitting here at my computer and you guys are playing. I want it to feel like it's something that matters. And that's the kind of work that, I put into this channel, that when I asked Gun to, sit in on videos and stuff like that, we like to put that kind of work. And he sends me messages all the time like, hey, you want to do some content? We'll do some content. We'll do a video like this. And it's not about him getting, getting some kind of credit for it or me getting some kind of credit. It's just, we're building a community. We want to help people. We want to encourage the people who are like, nah, we can't join a tournament because we're not good. It's like this. I don't care. That's why I was like, hey, if we get a full bracket, I'll give $25 to the winner. It doesn't even matter. If it's RP, whatever, you wanted, because I just want the games to happen. I want people to participate. I want people to have fun doing it. I don't want it to be a toxic environment. And that's what everyone, especially this season, has had to face when they play ranked. It's not a good environment for people to try and be competitive. This is way better. It's way more fun for me as far as content goes. And I mean, I'm sure Gun enjoys doing it as well. And I just hope that it becomes something that we do consistently. And these overlays, transitions, anything are going to be better the next time. Like, I guarantee you're going to come back the next time. You're going to be like, dang, like he actually put in more work and like more music and things like that. So I want to thank everybody who's here. Okay. Like I said, like you got 30 people in the chat. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's that. And to get back onto my, excuse me, to get back on my other point. Yeah, the game was the dragon fight, then the move to turret, and then the dragon fight again were questionable to hand back, right? And it's how many decisions you can make that you give back your chances to win the game. So sorry to get off on that tangent.
Yeah, let's go back to the game. So we do have let us know what's going to happen here, Weava. So what are we just waiting a couple more minutes, give the teams a little bit of break, a little downtime?
Yeah, so we give them a little bit of a break, 10 minutes. So we got, let's just say 5 minutes left, and then we're going to get everybody into a lobby because I assume that the bracket it's not just going to recreate itself because it was a round robin.
Yeah.
So I'll make a game. I'll send out the invites to everybody and we'll get rolling.
While we're waiting, I just want to say, so for everyone that's in the chat, feel free to just, make any comments about what's happening in the game, what you think is happening. You can ask questions. I have the screen up next to me. Weava has the screen up next to me on our additional monitors here, so we can interact with you, whether you want to make a fun comment or provide your own analysis. I'd be happy to talk about it with you while the game is going on. I personally learn a lot just by interacting with those kinds of comments. When you say, why didn't this person go this build? And I'm in a situation where I have to, explain that. It's helpful to me too. And so when Weava says as a community where, we're all trying to learn, that includes us as well, where we need to, if we have an opinion, we either have to defend it and give our reasons why, or say, I'm not really sure about that. That's a great point. So it's also really helpful to us. I mean, we're not challenger players. We're not professional analysts. We're not professional casters or anything like that. So there's an opportunity there for us to learn by you guys just, making comments, making us defend our positions or asking questions and just having fun with us. Just want to let you guys know that's intrinsically beneficial to us as well. And it's always appreciated. So feel free to chime in anytime you want during the game, after the game. Wasber says these casters are trash. Good. Absolutely true. I am trash. Trying to get good. Happens with analysis, right? And that's the second thing I wanted to talk about, which is hopefully for everyone that's watching, when you watch these games, ask yourself, hey, is this something that I do? Like, do we not communicate when this happens? What are our comms like? Do we talk about this kind of stuff? How is our vision? What's better than playing 100 more games is just take one game and really pick it apart, really comb through and see where you didn't do well, where you did well, and what you could do better, or could possibly go worse next time. And that's going to have more value for you, for me, and for everyone as a player to get better. That if just put yourself in these positions and see what you could do better next time, whether you were in that game or you're watching a game yourself.
That's right. It's people think that you have to like grind it and like keep hammering in these games, but it's you going back and doing analysis and watching your own replays and going, what the heck was I doing there? Like, you'll always remember those. Okay, like it's very much shares with a lot of sports where I did martial arts for years, and I remember one time I did judo, so I gripped this guy a specific way and I got thrown in finals. He threw me in finals like that, and I remember that forever, like all the way till now. And I was in high school at the time, and I'm way older than that now, and I still remember that not to do it because I got punished for doing it. So like just watching your replays and you go, man, why did I do that? You'll never do those things, or very far and few between will you do the same thing you did, because you'll always remember the feeling, what happened to you, why it happened. It's such a great learning experience than just mashing out games and going, oh, this guy's trolling. FF, this guy's trolling.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, back before the replay system that's currently existing, we used to have to download replays on third-party sites. And I remember when I first discovered that feature, I would play a game, download the game right afterwards, and rewatch it. And say, what did I do? Why was that wrong? Why did that go so badly?
Right.
And I remember I used to value that information. And I still remember games from years ago where I'm like, oh, right, that's the interaction between this spell and that champion, right? I remember exactly how it happens. And that's one of those things you can do as a player to just, instead of just saying, oh, that happened, on to the next game, get into the mentality of saying, well, that did happen. What do I need to do to fix it in the next game? And taking the time to analyze that and see what went wrong is going to help you. And that's also what's great about these games. Lots of people here are going to make mistakes. It's not like the pro scene where mistakes are far and few. So there's a lot to learn here from other people's mistakes, and that can help you in your own game as well.